So, guys, the deal is done. Smith Rowe on his way to Fulham for 35 million. Get your thoughts in down below, guys. Let's get all in the details today about this story.
Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Players in before the start of the season, if this deal gets done before the start.
So, guys, looks like Smith Rowe is on his way out from Arsenal, on his way to London club Fulham for 35 million. And guys, love to hear your thoughts about this down below. Get your thoughts in. Is it a mistake that Arsenal letting Smith Rowe go? We're going to get into my thoughts and what I think about this in a minute. But officially, Smith Rowe looks like the deal's done, guys. We know even Arteta sort of confirming it as well, hinting at the fact that he's going to be moving on. You know, in the preseason, we saw him not even included in the squad anymore. Arteta came out and said in his press conference after the game, there's stuff happening in the background with him. That's why they had to leave him out. And, you know, he's completely left out of the squad for preseason in the US, guys, for our past 2 games. But yeah, I mean, let's just say this guy, I'm sort of mixed emotions with this one, sort of 50-50 with this type of deal, because I know this guy's got so much talent, man. I think we all do. You know, this guy was a fan favorite. That's where the whole Saka and Smith Rowe, you know, song came along. He's wearing number 10. You know, he got given them the iconic number 10 shirt as well, playing for Arsenal. He's a fan favorite, guys. You know, we all remember the season that he had when, you know, he's playing really well with Odegaard, and we finished, I think, 5th that season. But he got double goals and assists. Double digits, guys. Sorry, goals and assists, over 10 goals and assists that season. He was looking absolutely phenomenal, playing his best football. And then I think he got a little bit of an injury, and the injury really let the guy down, I believe, at Arsenal. But he did come back from the injury, and he played for England, I remember, in the youth, in the Euros, wherever it was, and he looked phenomenal for them. And everyone was saying, you know what, Smith Rowe is going to get a chance. He looks ready. He's back. And then he's came back, and he's not really. I mean, last season did not play enough whatsoever. He got a few starts here and there, but didn't get that consistent game time whatsoever. Kind of like Arteta saw other players ahead of him, like kind of like Arteta saw the likes of Vieira ahead of him, and not really giving Smith Rowe the opportunity. But when he did get his opportunity as well, did he really live up to it last season? But again, can you really look at him, because he didn't really play a lot of those games, did he? He only played a handful of games I really remember. So I think it's a shame that, this guy's going, and there is a risk. Yeah, there is a risk that this guy it could be a mistake that we're letting this guy go. I would have kept him personally, but this is you could look at on the other side of the coin as well, guys. I think this is the best sort of fee we could have got for Smith Rowe, and so the only chance we could have got any sort of money for him was this window. Because if you think about it, guys, if the worst came to the worst, and if this guy, if he actually, well, I say worst that came to the worst, but it'd be good for this guy to stay. But if he did stay, and next season he had a very similar season to how he played last season, when he didn't play that many games, he had limited game time. Then these clubs coming in for him this season with 35 million offers, and we're going to send him 35 million. If we would have kept him for next season, and he had the same inconsistent season, then his value will drop massively, people. The price will go down for him, and we will not sell him for nothing, effectively. So I think part of me thinks this is a decent fee as well, to get 35 million. Because you know what it is, yeah? Arsenal, this is going to become Arsenal's highest ever sold player in the history of Arsenal, people, yeah? This is now Arsenal's official highest ever sold player. When it comes to Arsenal and selling players, we're not good at it. Yeah, we are not good at it when it comes to Arsenal and selling players, people. As I said, I think the highest we sold was Oxlade-Chamberlain, with about 31 million. It's crazy. So, yeah, Smith Rowe's going to become the highest ever sold player for Arsenal. And as I said, I think this is a good fee for him, considering, he's not played a lot, and he's not going to play a lot next season as well. Because I don't really see, if he were to stay, is he going to break into Arsenal's team next season? I don't think Arteta trusts him anymore. I think there's a trust issue with him and Smith Rowe. Hence why we want to sell him, of course, because I would have I don't. It's maybe seemed a bit unpopular for some people because I've seen a lot of people say they would have kept Vieira, but I would have personally got rid of Vieira and kept Smith Rowe instead. I think one of them had to go. But I think there's a lot more potential in Smith Rowe than I've seen. Just what I've seen personally. I think I've seen a lot more Smith Rowe than I have Fabio Vieira. But I think for the player point of view, for a move to Fulham, I think he thrived there. Another London club, of course. We know he's staying in London. He's not going to move around. But playing under Fulham, a more sort of lower league, Premier League opposition, with all due respect, they've got a good manager in Marco Silva, and you've seen the way how Marco Silva has developed these players at Fulham. The likes of Willians play very well there. The likes of Alex Iwobi's done very well there. Pereira, for the ex-Man United players, on fantastic there as well. So you've seen the way how Fulham have developed. Marco Silva and Fulham has done really well in the previous seasons. And I feel Smith Rowe will get consistent game time. I see this guy playing week in, week out for Fulham as well. There's no more Joao Paulinho. He's gone Bayern Munich now. But, this guy going to come into Fulham. I see this guy playing week in, week out for them. I really do. I think he's going to get the consistent minutes. He's probably go there and smash it. We may have that little regret of why do we let him go. I've got a feeling that's going to happen because this kid is certainly talented. And I think Fulham, if there's any Fulham fans watching, they certainly have a play on their hands. They certainly have a fantastic play on their hands, man. This guy is phenomenal. And it's a shame that we've got to let him go. But it just seems like Arteta doesn't trust him. Just seems like he's not in these plans. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. But 35 million, guys. Get your thoughts in the comments down below as well. Smith Rowe to Fulham is a done deal. He'll be joining Fulham, another London club. And I wish Smith Rowe, wish him all the best, man. All the best. Such a shame, of course. Hell-end graduate as well. Came from the academy. Such a shame, man. But it is what it is. Thanks everyone who tuned in, and I'll see you guys in my next one.